In order to find the slope of a line, the first thing we need to do is find where it crosses the grid perfectly. Now in our case, we cross perfectly right in the middle, and then later on we cross perfectly right there. So we'll label those two. By the way, we also cross down here, but you just need to find 2 points and then you're good. Slope is always how do you get from one point to the other, but it always starts off how much you go up, then how much you go over. In other words, rise over run. In our case, we go up 1, 2, 3, so the rise is 3. That's the top number. And we'll write it as a fraction here, because then the run is just 1, 2 to the right, positive. Therefore, 3 over 2, and that is the slope. Slope is always how steep a line is, so the bigger this value, the steeper it is. So if it was 5 over 1, then it would be much steeper like that. It's used in roofing to find the pitch, or to find the difference in ski slopes between a blue, black, and green. It's just a difference in steepness, or a difference in their slope. Okay, let's look at another. What is the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points? Now the first one will always start in the middle, -5 to the left 5, but then up 0, so we'll just stay right there. The other point, x is 0, so we stay in the middle, and then y is -4, so down 4. Let's connect to those. To find the slope, let's look at 4 different types of slope. Imagine you're driving from left to right. We'll pretend this is a 1988 Acura Integra. And if you're driving up, that's a positive slope. Then downhill, negative slope, flat, 0. Or if you run into a wall, a vertical slope, that one is undefined. In our case, we're going downhill, so therefore, it's got to be either C or D. It's got to be negative. Okay, so at least that'll make it a 50-50. But then rise, it could be positive or it could be negative. Let's start on the left side there. We're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So the rise, -4. And then we're going to go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the run, 5. That one is to the right, so it's positive. Okay, then we just stack them in that order, and that is our slope there. So if they ever give you 2 points, I recommend drawing the 2 points and then just finding how to get from one to the other. When you see a sign for % grade on the highway, it actually is slope, because 5%, a percent is always that number out of 100. But that's just rise over run. So if we're going uphill, for every 5 feet we go up, we run 100 feet. So it doesn't seem that bad, but yeah, that's the steepness of that hill. Of course, it'll be more of an issue if we're going downhill, because, that'll be a little bit more brutal on the brakes. These ones are about to get crazy. What is the slope represented by this equation? The goal is we want to get y by itself. We're going to have to use algebra. Now, why is that? Let's pretend that this is the equation they give us, and they ask, what is the slope? Well, slope is always the number in front of x when it's y equals something. So in this case, the slope is just 2. That's what we want to do. We want to get it so that y is also just by itself. Okay, let's do it. The first thing, we got to move that 3x over. When you move something from one side of the equal sign to the other, just flip the sign. It's positive here. We put it to the other side. It's going to become negative. From there, we want to get, well, we're very close. We want to get y by itself, but it's multiplied by 5. So let's divide everything by 5. That'll get those to go away. Then we'll get y equals 10 divided by 5, 2, -3 divided by 5. That'll just stay -3/5, and we'll push the x next to it. Now, at this point, whatever is in front of x is the slope, just like we did before. So in this case, -3/5, and that is the slope. So the key is, once you get y by itself, just find the thing that's multiplied by x. Boom, that's your slope. And one final type. What is the slope perpendicular to this line? Now, this is no picnic, but it's possible. You could do it. So let's still find the slope. Let's get y by itself. Okay, let's copy it down. We want to get 2y by itself. So let's move over that negative 6x to the other side. We'll technically add it, and that'll turn it into plus 6x. Just like we did, we want to get y by itself. We'll divide everything by 2. 2 divided by 2 cancels. And then 8 divided by 2, 4. 6 divided by 2, 3. So we write that out. Whatever is next to x is the slope. So our slope, 3. But we have to use the advice of Missy Elliott. For perpendicular, you got to flip it and reverse it. So if we have 3, that's the same thing as 3 over 1. But you flip it upside down and you reverse the sign. That'll make it a perpendicular slope. Therefore, that's our final answer, negative 1/3. Now, why did that work? The line that they gave us, that's the same thing as this one. We just converted it. It has a slope of 3. So the line that we had was this green one. Goes up 3 over 1. The perpendicular is going to be 90 degrees to that. So like an intersection of a street. That's that pink line. But notice it went down 1 over 3. So we took our slope, we flipped it, we reversed it, and we found it. You may need a stiff drink after this one. I don't blame you. But with some practice, these are definitely doable. Alrighty, let me know what issues you run into. You got these. We'll see you in the next video. Toodles.